So it's just a matter of time, probably, before I get laid off for my technical job. And everybody is talking about it, and everybody feels the same way, right? They're going to be scaling down the labor force in tech in general, and they're going to, replace it with one person managing 45 code bases and 100 databases who's really good at running AI prompts. So, but I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of getting laid off, and the reason is because I've followed my own survival plan. Right, I'm in my mid 30s. I followed my own plan my entire life, and for the most part, it worked out, and I have zero regrets. The first part of that was living way beneath my means for my entire life. I only bought a new car after we had our second child a couple years ago, and even that is close. It'll be paid off in about a year, as long as I can stay on the hook. It'll be paid off in about a year, and we're gonna drive it forever. The second one is my wife and I, we bought not a cheap house, but we bought a house way beneath what we were approved for a mortgage. We were approved for almost a $400,000 mortgage, which is crazy. Because even back then, I don't think I was breaking $70,000 a year at that point, right? And we knew that we were going to start our family. So we said, let's buy a house. We bought a house for under $200,000 years ago, years and years ago, even before COVID. And the first thing we did was we paid it down. We paid it down to zero. I do not save for retirement. I have no savings in retirement. The company manages a little bit of this, but that's like marginal, and I'm going to cash it in anyways as soon as possible. I don't save for retirement. Everybody who talks about saving for retirement is an idiot in this age, because we're living in the compound bubbles on the market. That'll be a video later on, but there's no reason to save as a millennial, or probably even as a Gen Xer. At least if you still have an outstanding mortgage balance. So pay down your mortgage balance. You might earn 11% annually and you go to ride out the market. It goes up and down, but you make interest every year. But if you're paying 7% interest on your $200,000 mortgage, that's a lot less money, but nobody ever talks about that. Because they want to keep you in the money casino, right? The banks want to make the maximum amount of money. The banks make the maximum amount of money by keeping your mortgage going as long as possible. So if you can put money in the retirement casino system and pay the banks as long as possible, as much money as possible, the system wins both ways, and you lose. So that's what I did. You got to live it's probably too late for most of you worrying about losing your jobs to AI, but that's what you got to do. You got to live way beneath your means. You got to buy a house way cheaper than what you can afford to withstand the ups and downs of life. And just don't waste money on stupid stuff, and pay down your house right away.